comics. Nothing can compare from Gotham's Dark Knight to Marvel's mighty Thor. We'll break it down, leave you wanting more. Separate you on a ride where heroes and villains clash side by side. Whether it's DC or Marvel.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve here. This is episode 377. And joining me today, I got Alex.
How long has it been? Like 2 weeks?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yeah, well,
it's been a while.
The class is. It's been a while because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have adulting things that we
have a
to
lot of
do.
shit going on. We got a lot of shit going on.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying you full time plus extra
Full-time, part-time.
Yeah, full time, part time, and full time parent.
No, more like a part-time parent. But yeah.
Give yourself more credit.
I don't do but so much, you know.
But listen, like from what I've seen, you have good kids, so it's just like I think you did a good job. I'm just saying.
I try. I've done the best I could.
Yeah. Damn it! Now you got me thinking of Godsmack.
That's fair. It's okay to have a repetitive song. I get it.
Well, the whole joke of like, it reminds me of like this saying, like if you ever listen. Well, we talked about this plenty of times that you can do a mega mix of like at least 5 or 6 different Godsmack songs, and they all
Yeah,
flow
and they're
like
all the
as
same.
one song.
Yeah.
I mean, still catchy, still kind of thing. Kind of reminds me of Nickelback because Nickelback is like the same thing.
Yeah.
But except
yeah.
I would prefer Godsmack more because they're a little harder.
You'd be surprised. I've heard some Nickelback songs that are pretty damn hard.
Well, dude, their older stuff is like a little more heavy.
Yeah.
And then
Very heavy.
and then even with a lot of like the the more popular songs that they're more like pop rocky or whatever,
Mhm.
they still have some heavy hitters too. Because remember that
Yeah.
the one that they used for the theme song for Raw,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of wish that I think that's another thing that like when it came to wrestling, because I know we were talking about like for me is like I miss having rock songs for intros for wrestling.
Yeah, me too.
Right, because and the thing is, this is like I get it that you're trying to go for the popular stuff now,
Mm-hmm.
with the younger crowd, which like hey, business 101. You try to satisfy the majority audience.
You just go with the flow.
Yeah, but to me, it's just like so you're gonna like I mean they have 1 or 2 songs that's just like all right, I get it's popular, like catchy, but then a lot of times when you hear the songs, right, or especially like theme songs now for a lot of the newer
The
workers,
theme songs now are fucking like generic as fuck, and every time, especially
dude.
for the Rumble, whenever they come out, I'm like, who's who?
Who's who? Who's who?
Who's that? I don't know that theme song. It's the
Oh,
same
you're going back
fucking
to
song.
the new day. Who?
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, but no, but the thing that really gets me is that maybe I'm wrong in saying it, but to me, a lot of it sounds like AI slop, like generic AI slop, like
Because it is.
and and the thing that gets me is this that you have like your in-house music creators or whatever, and a
And
lot
they
of it,
suck.
oh,
There's no Jim Johnston anymore.
dude, and even with that, CFOs were a lot better than Def Rebel.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but fucking Nakamura's theme song is still one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't a big fan of the group Undisputed Era, whatever.
They had a good. They had
That theme song was great. Fucking and mind you, like I'm not the biggest fan of like him as a wrestler, but I respect him. Chris Hero when he was Cassius Ohno, that fucking theme song slaps. Even though it's a little generic-y, but just the beat is great.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a lot of it.
And let's not forget, fucking Bobby Roode, glorious.
Yeah. It's good. That was what, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But at least now when it comes to like Nakamura or whatever, since he's a babyface again, you get to hear the old songs for everyone because it started chanting.
It's a dope theme, dude. It's a dope theme.
Yeah.
And I know people bitch about fucking Seth Rollins' theme, but I still fucking.
Oh, dude, I hate that one. I love his old one where it just went burn it down, and you just had the heavy rock riff. That one to me is like 1,000 times better than the crowd chanting whoa, whatever.
Well, you just that's what fucks up is the crowd chanting.
No, but even with that, like we discussed this a long time ago. Was like I was never a fan of anybody in the Shield. Like I can give two shits. Like
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Shield
and to
either.
me, like like I I
Honestly, I didn't watch wrestling when the Shield was a thing.
listen. You already know I've been watching wrestling forever. Even if I took breaks from it, I still watch it. I still kind of kept up with it.
Nah,
But
I didn't. I didn't.
but
Once I
but to
gave up, I
me,
gave up.
no. Well, to me, the whole thing is it's like what we have now is a shadow of what I used to really love. Because I
Of
say
course,
peak wrestling to me, like
Attitude Era.
late, kind of, but more towards like ECW pre-Attitude Era, like
Okay.
like because you have so much stuff happening in Japan, right, and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff too. But then also at the same time, like since a lot of my heroes made their names in like between the like late '70s, '80s, and '90s,
Yeah.
right? It's like wrestling back then, like when there was still kayfabe,
Right. Yeah. Now
like
there's nothing like that anymore.
oh nowadays, especially like if you listen to interviews or whatever, well, the character that I play is like, motherfucker, that's you. Stop.
Yeah. Exactly.
But but like I said, it's a different era now. Like and like like kayfabe. I'm not gonna say kayfabe is dead, but it's it's on life
It
support.
is. It is. It's
It's
dead.
on life support because some people still kind of keep it.
The only one that really keeps kayfabe is fucking MJF.
Yeah,
He stays in character no matter what.
and then the few buddies that I have in the indies that still do their shit.
Right. That's the indies though.
Yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of which, that whole fucking thing with AJ's son and that dude talking about that,
Yeah. Yeah.
like and I was like, even though it doesn't even really matter, but my opinion on it is this: is like ultimately, like I understand that that he's still green, right?
Right.
But ultimately, the promotion paid for the son to come in and work. So because of which or whatever that you're paying someone to come in, they're not your local crew. They're not they're
Right.
not like
Exactly. He's
they're
a
not your
special attraction.
yeah. So that guy, I understand his point, but at the same time, it's just like he's not he's not your like your inner circle of the promotion or
Yeah.
whatever. Like he's not the
He's not the main reason why they're there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I get you.
he's a paid attraction and everything like that. So he like I'm not saying that he didn't have to, but sometimes, especially when it comes to like those that try to keep that old school mentality, that like
Mm-hmm.
paying your dues is building up and bringing down the ring,
Yeah.
putting putting the chairs and all that stuff, setting up and breaking down everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that, like dude, when I was training and everything like that, that was part of it too. I even remember when um oh man, I forgot the dude's name, but I used to travel with one of my old wrestling buddies that we would go travel with this dude that would rent his ring out to other
Mm-hmm.
promotions and stuff. And we would set up and bring out, and tear apart the ring. I mean, we got paid for it, but but we
Right. Of course.
also, because of which or whatever, we were able to like sometimes get a match out of it or at least practice on it to make sure everything's okay before the
Right.
show
Of course.
went
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So you get in the experience, and honestly, like the construction and deconstruction of a ring, like you get to know it. So to me, I was just like, I already come to good money or whatever. I know I'm building in my backyard. I'm putting a ring. I mean, the only thing I'm afraid of is that I'm gonna be practicing. Then since I'm not in ring shape or whatever, I'm gonna hurt myself. Be out there for
Well, at
hours.
that point, you'll make yourself in ring shape because it's your fucking ring.
Yeah, yeah, but even with that, it's just like like okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy. Maybe I'll just run the ropes or whatever, take a couple of bumps,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be that one bump that I just take for because I haven't bumped in a while.
Be like, okay, I'm done.
I'm broken. No,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Like, okay, time to tear this apart.
no, I'll still keep it up, but at the same time, I'm gonna look at it like every time when I go outside, you.
Would you keep it out all year round?
No, you would have to break it down or at least cover it because the whole thing is this. It's like, all right, so
It's
the
gonna it's
first,
gonna it's gonna get worn out and shit.
all right, well, the thing is this. It's like because like if you go to like wrestling schools and everything like that, like right, they always have ring ups no matter what. Like
because
especially
it's
it,
because
it's indoor. Well,
it's a room. It's an indoor thing. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But even with that, you still
it's
got to make.
climate controlled. That's the
Yeah,
word I
yeah,
was looking
yeah,
for.
yeah. But even with that too, it's just also like the the one thing that you have to always make sure that everything's okay, because it's the one thing you got to always keep clean, is the canvas, because the canvas or
Hmm.
whatever, like that could develop mold and all that stuff. And you know especially back in the day with a lot of old school promotions or whatever the hell, they never really washed the canvas. So that's why a lot
Right.
of times whatever, a lot of wrestlers or whatever would get sick sometimes or whatever,
Yeah.
or if they're working in that ring, they're just trying to do their stuff, get in and out because they don't want to stay in there.
Yeah.
Because
They wind up getting
especially like,
scurvy and shit.
a lot of these territories or whatever where they would be in places with no air conditioning. So imagine, if you
Hmm.
will, the years of wear and tear and the stories and this and the stank that's on that ring.
Yeah. 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 That's where Terry Funk got his name.
Yeah. It was like, no, he was born with it.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
Oh, dude, I just heard a story, a wrestling story or whatever, that's fucking crazy. So apparently, Tuco Scorpio was a security guard or whatever at this place, right? Like overnight
Hmm.
security,
Yeah.
and this dude was smoking, had a lit cigarette. He wasn't the guy that was there, whatever, wasn't supposed to smoke.
Hmm.
So he Tuco or whatever gave him the warning, like, "Yo, can't smoke here. You got to put that out." So the guy pretended to put it out, but he still had it on. So when he went into the place or whatever, and you still see the smoke coming out of the cigarette, Tuco got upset, pulled out a blade, and stabbed him a bunch of times.
Nice. Nice.
So now they're
That's
waiting.
that's
They're
good job. That's good work. That's good work right there.
no, but to me, I was just like, when the hell did Tuco become Abby?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
But no, but I feel bad, dude, because I will say this: that is my favorite high flyer of all time, Tuco Scorpio.
Yeah. I agree.
He was way before his time. Like he
Absolutely. 100%.
my favorite thing to this day, the move that I have not seen a lot of people do, mainly just him, the fucking moonsault leg drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Not many people do that shit anymore.
Yeah,
There's a
but
few that do it. There's a few that do it. Very few, because I've seen it happen. But yeah, you're right.
oh man, it's summer when you kill the water real quick.
It's always summer here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always meh in Florida. Episode title.
Yes.
Not really. we always workshop it,
Yeah,
already.
exactly. We always do.
Okay, so as I mentioned to you, before we started recording, I'm waiting for my grocery delivery from
I
Amazon.
got you. You good?
Part of it came in today. The other part, it's between the hours of 8 and 11. And to me, I'm just like, they're lucky that I don't sleep until late anyway. But still, but I'm getting kind of antsy because that's like
I'm
all the.
surprised it's between 8 and 11. I'm surprised it's that
Well,
late.
you can choose the hours. I could have chose it for early tomorrow, but at the same time, I'm just like, tomorrow I'm gonna be taking care of my great nephew Charlie. So
Hmm.
so I'm just like, I don't, like I want to make sure if I'm going to take care of a child, my full attention
You
is going to go
actually
to the
taking care of
child.
them, right? I got
Yeah.
you. I
Versus like
got you.
keep him in the crib, have the little dude, like getting all fussy and upset. Then I got to put on
Hmm.
either Miss Rachel or fucking Sesame Street to me, quiet the little dude.
Put them both on at the same time.
Oh my God, Rachel Street,
Yeah.
dude. I said this and people look at me like if I'm so fucked up. I was like, I don't care what anybody says. I want to take that clip of Miss Rachel saying, put it in, put it in, put it in, and then mix it with that old song. Just put it in your mouth,
That's
motherfucking
funny. That's
mouth.
good. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
At this point or whatever, I'm gonna try to look online to see if someone already did that. Like, oh, beat
I
you
wouldn't
to
be
it.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not the first one to think about that.
No, the other one was, I don't know who it is, but it's I think some other kids show thing that the lady's singing nut on your mouth, nut on your face, and to me it's just like, you know what you were doing.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, it was like nut on your nose, nut on your face, nut in your mouth, yum yum yum. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
No,
a
but my,
thing.
my no, but my no, but my favorite thing is the like you know how you can always do the like either reaction or you can do like the collab video, like when you take that
Mm-hmm.
video and then you put yourself into it, like like as the stuff. So a lot of times people would just like just giving that face, like like that bombastic side eye, like you doing.
Like, are you really supposed to be doing that? No, you shouldn't be doing that. I get you.
Or if you are in the privacy of your own home with consent.
Right? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But yeah, but let's just let's get off this part or whatever right now. What you been up
That's
to?
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've been chilling, man. I've been chilling. It's been a while. It's been a lot of working, a lot of things.
Yeah, because I know you did a few shows and like you worked a few shows and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did work a few shows, but I've just been working a bunch. The last show that we actually worked was there was a freestyle show that happened at the Yingling Arena that was not too far from here. A really fun time. Tons of nostalgia berries.
I was gonna say, like, did it bring you back to like being here, like in the
Yeah,
late
dude.
'80s, late '80s and
Yeah,
'90s?
yeah. That's all it was. It was all people like our age that were there. It's fucking great.
Yeah, so you could be like, I feel as one.
Right? Yeah, yeah. I feel old, but not too old because there were still older people than us there.
No, but even
Um,
with that, because remember they grew up with it too, so you know.
yeah, yeah. No, like it was a good time. It was a good time. Lisa performed as well as TKA, the Cover Girls, Stevie B headlined. Great fucking show.
Well, I'm
A
glad
bunch
to
of
hear
other
that.
people before that too, huh?
No, but I bet you it was like, was it kind of like one of those like like what is it, Jingle Ball thing that the artist comes out, plays like one or two songs, and then it's the next person kind of thing.
Give or take, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
TKA was on for like 35 minutes.
And
It's like the
anyway,
more the artist went on, the more as later they went, the longer they stood on the
yeah,
stage.
because I would say something like like if you're gonna have stuff like that, right? Like especially for like since it's like dance style party music, right? Yeah, you're gonna have them on for a minute. People can just enjoy themselves, be there, like and you can have the mix for like 5 10 minutes, and just like everyone's just
Yeah,
happy as hell.
yeah.
They like you're afraid like don't shake too much, you might break your hip, and it's just like jokes on you. I got a double hip replacement, motherfucker.
Uh
I'm
huh.
good.
Jokes on you. I already broke it.
Jokes on you. I'm already all fucking broken.
No,
It's
but yeah,
like
that's how it
I
was.
walk with a cane. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, there were a few people that came in with canes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And they're probably all bedazzled and everything because they were going party like, I brought the
No,
good
no, no.
cane.
They weren't they didn't have the bedazzled one. At least I didn't notice that they had bedazzled ones. But I know a lot of people came in with canes.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Oh,
it was,
my-
it
oh,
was it was that was a good show. That was a good show.
that's amazing.
The only thing that I don't like about doing some concerts, especially when I'm doing concerts at Raymond James,
Yeah.
is that after the show is over, especially if there are seats on the floor, we have to take down the seats because there's nobody there to
Oh,
sit down and
so
take it.
technically you're ring crew.
Right, 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 right. We
Steve,
we
you
don't put
got
up.
Steve, you got to pay your dues. It's like, no, motherfucker, I've been a
Right.
veteran for years.
See,
It's
because
like,
the crazy shit is that like we don't put them down, we don't put them out, but we take them off.
listen, if you're getting paid hourly or whatever, you. I'm not gonna say take your time, but
Oh
take
yeah,
your
for
time.
sure. Oh no, no, yeah, I usually do. Like the next concert that's happening is the Bruno Mars show that's happening the
Okay.
weekend after the weekend of my birthday weekend, because my
Oh
birthday
yeah.
falls in the middle of
Oh
the
yeah, that's
week.
right. Your birthday is coming up next month.
Yeah, it's on literally like a month from now.
Yeah.
Um, so
Well, less than because
on the 12th and 13th, which is a Saturday and Sunday, Bruno Mars will
so it'll
be.
be your birthday weekend, even though your birthday's days
Yeah,
before.
yeah. My birthday is on a Wednesday. Bruno Mars on the 12th and 13th at Raymond
Dude,
James.
that's the one thing I always hated. Like when your birthday fell in the middle of the week, right? Like you kind of debate: do I really want to take off that day, or should I just do like a long weekend?
No, well, regardless, I'm gonna be working because I'm gonna be at the stadium. I'm gonna do that.
No, but I'm talking about the actual day. Like you think to
Yeah,
yourself, you
no,
want to do
that
that?
that day I'm thinking I'm gonna work that day too.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole thing is this. It's just like I know a lot of people, especially like newer generations, like they want to take off that day because they want to celebrate, which I
Yeah,
get,
yeah,
right? But at the same time, to me, it's just like you really gonna go celebrate on a Wednesday and then knowing that you have to go back to work the next day anyway. So like, like if you're gonna party,
Yeah.
party early, but then you're gonna be fucked up the next day, especially when you get older.
Right. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It was like, so did you enjoy your birthday, like with the headache or whatever, and at your table? Like, yeah, I did. It was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's wrong? I forget. I forget. I'm not in my 20s and or 30s
Right.
anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. No, see, but the thing is about those shows, like they're really fucking fun. Yeah, some of it is not the type of music that I listen to, but they're fun as hell.
No, but even if it's not really like your genre or anything like that, you can somewhat appreciate certain things.
Yeah, of course. Like you appreciate what? Okay, the biggest thing that I do that I enjoy is the fact that I am at an event that people spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to be at, and I'm getting paid to be there, and I get to see things that they don't get to see, and I get to experience it completely different than they do.
Yeah, because you're behind the scenes in a sense.
Right? Exactly.
Well, not in a sense, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind the scenes. But that's the things that I really enjoy about doing what I do because it's
Salud.
so much fun. Provecho.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah, like I said, even with the air conditioner, I went outside and I was just like, "Oh, I'm going back in." Ugh.
yeah, it's hot as fuck outside. I get it.
No, what really gets me is that a lot of people like this is their favorite time of year. It's like, why? Disgusting.
How do you think
Listen,
I feel over here in Tampa all the fucking time?
well, I mean, the difference is this, dude. Like, like us as Hispanics, like we're kind of used to hot stuff, like hot things, especially if we go visit, our countries of
Our
parental
natives, our
origin.
natives. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. And we can kind of deal with it, but at the same
Hmm.
time, it's just like when you're raised in the city, it's just like you get kind of upset when you go to a place and it's like you don't have air conditioning here. What the fuck,
See, the thing is, like, I grew up. You know where I grew up. You know where I've been at.
dude? We
Um,
grew up in the same in the, like in the same
right.
borough.
But what I'm trying to say is like I
I
didn't
just
have
grew up
AC
in
growing
more
up.
in the hood than you did.
I didn't grow up with AC.
Oh no,
I didn't get
AC was kind of more of a luxury.
right
Like
exactly. So like when people are like, oh my god, it's so hot, it's so hot. I'm like, it's not. It's not really. I've dealt
oh
with
no,
hotter times.
no, but what is it as of late though? Like especially yeah, buddy, fucking
Yeah,
Mario.
buddy. Mario's in the house. What's good,
Yeah,
Mario?
but no, 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 but lately, like when we had these heat waves and everything like that. Oh no, I
See, but
remember.
see, it's a heat wave for you guys, but it's like an everyday thing over here.
Yeah, because you're in the swamps of fucking Florida, dude. You know what is it?
I'm just outside of the swamps,
Yeah,
okay?
what is it? Well,
Just outside of the swamps.
yeah. Are you on the tip of the dick of the U.S. or whatever? Or you're like, no, I'm
No,
more on
I'm
the
not. I'm not.
shaft.
Not. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I'm literally in the middle of the shaft.
You're like right there. It's like you want to come out, but you don't.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. See, Mario. Mario. See, like
Florida.
Mario's talking about fans. See, Mario's talking about a fan, baby. Like, yeah, I got a fan right above me, right here in my
Oh no, I
room.
got the AC right now going, and
Oh
it
no, I
feels
got
a
the
little.
AC on too. I got the
No,
AC on like not too high, not too low, but I got the fan on bed too.
no, well, I have the AC on the lowest temperature that it can go because who the fuck like I don't know. Like to me, I always get upset with people like, "Oh, I'm gonna set it to a comfortable 68." Like, no, you put it lower. You get this place, it could be like an ice box. And then when you turn it off, it's okay for a bit, and then when it starts getting warm, it's like, "Whoop! I guess gotta put back the ice box."
No, see, like I when I for me, always keep my AC on at like about 75.
That's nothing.
Exactly.
Listen, with my
Well,
old
no, see,
AC,
because you got to think about like outside, it's like 95
I guess, but to me, it's just
on
like,
a
all right.
regular day.
Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this to you. So earlier this year, the air conditioner here in the living room busted, so I had to
Yeah, I remember.
bite the
I
bullet,
remember.
and I had to get a new air conditioner. Now the difference
Hmm.
was the old AC, the lowest that it can go is 60,
Yeah, you're right.
right? And now the new one or whatever, the lowest it goes is 61. I was like, what happened to that fucking 1 degree? What the fuck?
They're
But
cheating you for a degree.
yeah, they cheated me for a degree. I spent like $400 on a fucking air conditioner, or whatever, cheating me for a
I
fucking
want
degree.
1 degree more.
No, well, 1 degree less. I wanted
Yeah,
I wanted that
right, right.
60,
Yes,
and like I
yes.
said, when the air conditioner goes on, the lowest setting. It's always that. Because I rather like
Yeah.
listen. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be cold than hot any day.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is this: is
Oh
like,
no! Look who's here! All the way from Middle Asia. Charlie's in the chat right now.
yes, we're hot.
Yeah, yeah. Just us
Yeah,
two. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It come out of nowhere,
Charlie
like
from Middle Asia, all the way from Middle Asia. It's tomorrow over there.
yeah. You know what time it is? It's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow time.
No, it was
Um,
great that I actually got to like text chat Charlie like when he first like started his first couple of days when he was out there,
hmm Yeah,
and it was great. It was great catching up with him. Uh just keeping up. It's it's cool. I just feel bad that I kind of wish that we could keep in touch more, but life. But I
yeah,
do try
I
to
get
at
it.
least I still try to at least reach out. Like at least you and I we talk like almost every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes even.
Me and Charlie, we talk literally like almost all the time. We
Yeah,
talk every
but
day.
wait, no, but with Charlie, I just feel kind of bad because I know that he's usually working or taking care of other stuff.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Like maybe it's just me, but I have this thing that I don't want to inconvenience others. So I like, I reach out at what I think is an opportune time. And then if he replies back, then that's when the text chain continues.
yeah. Whenever they respond back, I get it.
Yeah. Because the whole thing is this. It's like how we talked about like that
We miss you
we've
too,
all been
Charlie. We miss you too, Charlie.
right back at you, brother. But yeah, but you know how it is. It's just like that we're all busy with adulting and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
ugh,
90. It's 9 a.m. Friday morning, and it's already 90 degrees. It sounds like a Florida. It sounds
Charlie.
like a Florida
No, I
day.
was ain't joking around. Charlie's waking up. I smell pernil. Oh, it's me. I
Yeah,
smell delicious.
yeah.
You put it here so
Hold
nice.
on,
You put it
hold on.
twice.
Yeah, yeah. Of course. Like it's definitely you, Alex.
Yeah, no, I like listen. But going back to what I was saying before, right? I'd rather be cold than hot any day because the whole thing is this. At least with colder weather, you can dress up for it. You cannot take off skin when it gets hotter.
Yeah, no, you can't. You're right.
And this whole misconception of when we're kids, the reason why everybody likes summer, that we have freedom because we're out from school. No, from a young age, I was just like, who likes this time of year? Ew. And
People
then
do.
I think
People enjoy this shit.
no, and then I think the other thing that really affected me more was that when I learned of how dirty the beach really is, and it's just disgusting, that I was just like, who the fuck wants to go into that water? Ew.
Beaches in
There's
New York are fucking gross.
no beaches in general are fucking gross, dude. That is a fucking petri dish, dude. It is nothing where sea light defecate and fornicate in. You want to if you want to cool off in like water that's dirty already, then fucking shit in your toilet and splash yourself with that water. It's the same shit, except maybe the salt content. It's fucking disgusting.
Fair. Okay, that's fair. That's it. That's your opinion. I get it.
No, no, but
I
like I said,
personally, I personally don't like going into the water like that anyway. So
no, but what really hurts is as a kid, I used to love it.
yeah,
Speak for yourself, Mario. Speak for yourself.
no,
I hate the summer.
I
Capital
agree with
H,
Mario.
capital H, hate, hate.
Capital H, capital 8. I got
Yeah,
it.
episode title: capital H, capital A, hate. It's the worst time of year, man. Like
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
the best time of year, fall.
yeah. That's a good time. Fall, even spring. I like spring too.
Well, I was born in the spring, but the only one thing I don't like about spring is like with the pollen, whatever the hell, and then we start getting more nasally than what we are already.
Yeah, yeah. That happens.
The irritated eyes and everything like that, looking like like what the hell? Like we got smacked with the pollen. Someone took the bag of pollen and backhanded us, like like the Chuck Williams
Mm-hmm.
backhand slap, smack.
Yep.
What did he
Yep.
say? Someone what?
Said someone doesn't like the beach. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it on here again. There.
Yeah, hands down, the most disgusting place in the world, man. No.
Someone is traumatized in a playa.
No, the thing that sucks is, like I said, I think what was it in junior high school when I had a science teacher and he explained, of everything that's when it comes to that, like, oof. Oh no, dude. I mean, I know how to cook and all that
Nah.
stuff, so even though there's certain things I don't like when it comes to Spanish food that people get really surprised when I tell them, there are three things when it comes to Spanish food that I find disgusting. But that's just my taste preference. I hate sweet plantains.
Okay.
I hate
You could
olives.
give me those. I'll take those. You could keep the olives. I don't need the olives either.
No, I'm just saying, like I'd rather use olive oil in cooking because at least with that, it doesn't have that taste or texture of olives that is disgusting. And the third
Mm-hmm.
one, which everyone's surprised by it, I hate mangoes. Mangoes to me are disgusting.
Mangoes are delicious.
Yeah, but like I
So
said,
good.
that like, dude, when I told my cousins this, it was like they said the same. Like like Mario would be like, like, how you Hispanic? I was like, listen, you can keep maduros. I'll take
They're like
tostones any day.
shame, shame, shame.
Yeah, but tostones, you can give me that any day of the fucking week.
Right, I got you.
Pastelón, you can fucking have that
Yeah, pastelo's not
because
for everybody. It's not for everybody.
no, but like I said, it's just like, listen, if you could make a pastelón and take out the sweet plantains and
Hmm.
put it for like the green plantains, even though it's not really gonna be the same, right? And
It's
then take
totally
out,
different. It's a
yeah,
totally different thing.
no, but you get it. Like I said, it's just that's why like
Yeah.
that. But and then also because in Barcelona, when people cook the meat, they're heavy on with the olives, and it's just like ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
two things that already that I don't like, right? No, thank you. Oh, Steve is missing. They abducted him. The summer guards took Steve. Oh man, it's hilarious.
My bad. My light went out, so I had to switch it to
Oh
the
no, no, no,
brighter
which
light.
is fine. Like I thought for a second or whatever, like the those that enjoy the summer kidnapped you, whatever. It's just like,
No, no, I'm still here. I'm
no,
still
no.
here.
If you want Steve back or whatever, you have to go to the beach. Fuck.
You have to find him at the beach. You're like, fuck. Okay.
Hopefully they don't bury you and do some kind of creep show shit with you.
Hey, they might. They might.
Oh, God forbid.
Nah.
Oh well, I mean, like other than stuff that you going through, whatever. I know we both saw something that we both enjoyed.
Yes. We enjoy
So
the shit out of fucking Spider-Mans.
yeah, and like I told you, whatever. I really did enjoy it. And from the
Mm-hmm.
hierarchy of Spider-Man films, it is number 5 for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I don't know if you remember the order I told you of,
No,
of
repeat your order of Spider-Mans.
okay, so the best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, will always be Spider-Man 2. That's number 1. The wait, who? Wow, that is so stereotypical, Charlie. For shame on you.
Oh, that was fantastic. Good job, Charlie.
Yeah, but I'm the one that probably knows how to cook more Hispanic than he does.
Oh, shots fired. Pew pew.
Oh my God, you're solo going against Jey Uso. Pew pew. Shots fired. Yeet. So yeah, so number 1 is Spider-Man 2, the Raimi Spider-Man.
Yes, it's a great one for sure.
Number 2 is a tie. That's why it's gonna take like it'll be 2A and 2B, the two
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Verse movies.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 would be um No Way Home, the one with the when you have all 3 Spider-Man, and then number
Mm-hmm.
5 is this one,
Okay, that's
Brand New
fair.
Day.
That's fair.
But in my honest opinion, try not to really spoil anything or whatever. Barenthal stole this movie, dude.
I wouldn't say he stole it. I think his relationship with Peter Parker was what made it better. And his relationship with and of course
Developing
Punisher's
with MJ.
relationship with MJ, yeah, for sure.
But I and then the scene, the battle between Hulk, Spider-Man, and Punisher, amazing. That was cool.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
But I still have to say my favorite part of the whole movie, which is the stupidest part, is when at the end or whatever when Barathon's trying to distract the people for Spider-Man to escape the hospital.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what it is, but
I got
him.
you. I got you. It was funny as hell.
So
I'm
to me,
Spider
in my
Man.
no, but in my mind, it's like so. I guess Punisher, the way that he sees people with powers.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
So, but
Look
yeah,
how
but
goofy I am.
yeah. Oh, I got powers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Spider Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it
Oh,
was so good. It was so good. And then other than that, I just watched yesterday. I watched the first two episodes of Reacher season 4. It's so fucking good so far. Yeah, all episodes are up. I only watched the first two
no, I
episodes.
know. Like, um, when it comes to like things that that came out recently, I did see that new Avatar: Aang the Last Airbender, that
That was
movie.
fun. I saw that. I saw that like a few weeks ago
I
actually.
enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but
Yeah,
but I was happy that it's a
it's
continuation.
good filler. Yeah,
Yeah, but the other thing that I finally got to watch is I finally got to watch a new season of Devil May Cry. That was actually really good.
I have. Honestly, I haven't even seen the first season.
If you ever get if you get a chance, dude, watch it. Like it's a fun watch. In
Okay,
the first season, the villain of the White Rabbit, like wow.
okay, okay.
And then I'm trying to think of what else I watched. Cause oh, so I rewatched Masters of the Universe. So I finally got to see the one scene that I missed because I had to go for a pee break. Cause diabetes.
It's a really good fucking movie.
Dude, I was trying to convince Brian to watch it. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. It doesn't look good." I was like, "Dude, this movie is amazing." Like, like
I love Brian. I love how he thinks about things, but I think he thinks he wants things to be too serious sometimes.
yeah, and you can't have that. And the whole thing is this: with a property that was originally made just to sell fucking toys, right? To
Yeah,
make a movie that was
yeah.
like
It's funny.
honestly,
I was having a conversation with my cousin. I was having a conversation with my cousin. He was like, "Oh, this is too funny. It's too jokey." Dude, He Man was never a serious fucking cartoon.
no. Like I said, it was just meant to sell fucking toys.
It was never a serious cartoon. I always thought it was jokey back then.
Dude, have you tried to watch it now?
Yeah, it's
It
cheesy as
is
fuck.
dude, it is a hard watch,
Yeah,
right? And and mind you, as a kid, I loved it. And
yeah.
but I can appreciate it for nostalgia purposes,
But
right?
still, it's
Oh,
still not a great fucking show.
as a proud uncle, my niece Emily, I introduced her to the '80s Turtles, and I was babysitting her like a couple days back. She was staying overnight the next day. She goes, "Theo, can we watch Turtles now?"
Nice.
You're my
And she was like, "No, not those. Let's watch the other ones."
the Michael Bay ones. You are banned from the family.
No.
That reminds me of that joke video online or whatever, where the kid is going to to his I think it's his uncle or his thing. I was like, oh, let's watch the Last Airbender. I really
Mhm.
love the movie. I love Ong. No.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I still remember that when I watched that movie, the first time I watched it, I saw it in a sold out show, so I had to watch it like this. So I thought I didn't enjoy it because I had shit seats, and then I
No,
watched it.
it was
No,
not a
and
good
then I
movie.
watched it again. And I was like, no, it's bad.
Yeah, it's a shit movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and it hurt because it's just like the actual series is amazing.
Yeah.
The continuation series or whatever, Legend of Korra, was more missed than hit for me. But it wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but it wasn't good.
Right. I get it.
But yeah, and then I'm trying to think about it. Oh, I saw this documentary or whatever. Like it's on Max, but through Stars.
Okay.
Let's talk about Cosby.
I haven't not seen that. Okay.
So it's 4 parts, and it is really good
Okay. Okay.
because the whole thing is like they explain the significance of the contributions of Bill Cosby, minus the allegations or whatever. Like or the
Hmm.
pot they it was a combination of the positive and negative stuff of what the legacy of what what you think of the legacy of Bill Cosby would be,
Mm-hmm.
minus the allegations and all that stuff. You know, uh, he was a pioneer comedian or whatever for for the African American community and all that stuff. He was also an advocate for when he was on that show, his first show, I Spy, when he
Mm-hmm.
became a household name.
Yeah.
He was an advocate for because back in that day, when you needed when you needed a black stuntman or whatever, all they did was they got a white stuntman and put him in blackface,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
like, "No, you're gonna get me a black stuntman."
Yeah.
So he was the one that pushed for the whole thing of like of African Americans,
Mm-hmm.
being in these roles, these the like stuntman, and other and other titles in that.
Yeah.
So
I
that
gotcha.
was like that was the positive stuff, right? But then during all that, uh, it just kind of hurt because his legacy was tainted because of his promiscuous ways.
Mm-hmm. From his weird ass
Yeah, with
fucking
all that
ways.
going on. Yeah, so but it was broken down in
Mm-hmm.
four parts. The
Mm-hmm.
first part was about like him up and coming as a comedian, and then
Mm-hmm.
his thing for I Spy. The second
Right.
one was the stuff that he did like in the 70s, like Fat Albert, and I think what was it, the Electric Company and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The third part was of course about the Cosby Show and everything, and everything like the big influence on that,
Yeah.
plus the of course the allegations that happened during that. And then the last part was post Cosby Show until he
Until
was
now.
arrested. Yeah. So and like I said, it's very good watch. It's 4 hours, so you can do it like a good sitting or whatever the hell. I did it in
Yeah.
two sessions because I decided to watch this like like after wrestling on Friday going into Saturday, and I was babysitting the kids, so I was like half tired, just like, all right, I'm gonna watch some of this. I watched it like to like the third
It
episode.
watched you more than than you watched it.
No. So then the next day I had to go for restart the third part and then watch the fourth one. I was like, this is good. Like
Okay.
it's like I didn't stop watching because it was boring, because that's not the case. It was just I was fucking beat.
Right. No, I gotcha. I gotcha.
But yeah, but this was oof. This was it was a good watch.
Okay. I gotta check it out.
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think of other stuff. Oh, so and then when it comes to gaming, right? I've been on, like uh, I stepped away from Breath of the Wild for a bit because I needed to take a break from that. So they had a game on sale that I decided
Hmm.
to buy. So I bought this beat 'em up, Jay and Silent Bob, Chronic Blunt Punch. So
Ooh.
yeah, so as a fan of Kevin Smith and his stuff, it's
Hmm.
enjoyable for that, but the game itself is not the best game that I played. It's like it's fun, but what I hate is when it comes to like getting technical with it, the hit boxes on the
Hmm.
on some of the villains, some of the bosses are kind of off. So because of which, right, like you're trying to go for moves and combos, and sometimes you're missing because the hitbox is a little off. So it gets kind of annoying. So I had to like figure out like, all right, I got to do certain patterns or whatever.
Okay.
But despite that, like I said, it was a fun game. um I want to say, I played it for a few hours, like a couple days back, and then the following day I beat the game, but I still haven't unlocked all the extra stuff. Like there's a like concept art that you can unlock if you play the game by doing certain things,
Oh,
but
that's
there's
pretty
no
cool.
yeah, but there's no list online of like what are you supposed to do to unlock these things. So
Hmm.
my guess is that you may have to play two players, and maybe that will help unlock certain things.
Of course. Or you probably got to beat the whole thing and then play it again.
Probably, but yeah, but like I said, I initially, so but I beat the game. It was a fun game, and
Okay.
just to hear like a fighting game or whatever of fucking Jay Muse just cursing out like yeah, my turn, motherfucker. when
That's
you
fair.
tag them
That's
in.
fair. That's fair. I like that. Sounds fun.
Yeah, oh, it is, and then during the game, you know you can get assist characters. So you have Dante Randall, Hooper X, because I don't know if you remember who Hooper X is.
Hmm. I
So
remember.
right, um, I forgot this dude's name. The dude from Mallrats about the looking at the thing for the sailboat.
Hmm. I know
So
exactly
his
what you're talking about.
it's
Yep.
yeah. So it's funny. His power up is that he's like the boat isn't real, and the big ship just comes out of nowhere.
Nice.
Just slam on screen.
Nice.
Then you have Barnaby and I forgot. God damn it. The two angels from Dogma, and then they have this dude.
So it pretty much brings everybody from the fucking from the
Yeah,
Busk
from the View
universe.
Scooter. Yes, and this dude, George Carlin's character as the father from Dogma. So his power up is the Buddy Christ power up. So what it does is he brings out the giant Buddy Christ and it heals you. Like let's say if you're all beat up. So
Combos are silent. That's funny.
yeah. So and then you get it heals you. Like the like let's say if you're like near like like you're about to die, it just heals you up to completely. But
That's fucking
to,
cool. That's
yeah,
fucking
but the
cool.
but the one negative thing is like to build it up again. You got to play for a bit.
Of course.
But like I said, all in all, it was it was fun, but it wasn't the best game that I played. But since I bought it at a discount, I was like, it was worth it. I enjoyed it.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
And it's funny because you bring up Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was actually in the news this week.
What's up?
He's actually working on a comic, right? Not just a regular comic, but it's like a used crossover. It is a comic with Marvel and Star Wars. So the Marvel universe is going to have a crossover with Star Wars. Um, so Lucasfilm and Star Wars and Marvel have announced Marvel slash Star Wars, Star Wars slash Marvel Hope Assembles. The
Hmm.
first ever crossover between Star Wars, the Star Wars universe, and the Marvel Comics universe. Pop culture icon Kevin Smith will write the 5 issue limited series with art by David Marquez, who did the Uncanny X-Men.
Okay.
And this should be coming out starting in December, I think. Yeah, January of
Okay.
next year.
So something to look forward to in the new year. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
because I'm not a Star Wars guy, so
That's fair. That's fair. You don't have to be a Star Wars guy, but it's something that's pretty cool.
no. But what I appreciate is that since Kevin Smith is a known Star Wars fan, that I know this is probably something like a bucket list thing for him.
Yeah. So you got Venom with
James Earl
Vader over
Jones.
here. Yeah. So you got everybody over here.
See-
See if I can zoom in on this.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So Thanos is in it. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking cool. Like I read this the other day. I was like, oh shit, I can fuck with this.
Nice.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. So that's a cool little thing. Then I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that for sure.
I love right now as I'm talking to you, like you already know, I'm looking at the thing for Amazon and it's saying I'm the next stop, right? But they're like really far away, so it doesn't give me like it just says
Does it
between
give you an
9 and
actual
10.
time? Right. I got you.
It just said it's just now arriving today, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay. So
But
you got
it,
like 15, 15 minutes to an hour.
yeah, exactly. Because the
Yeah.
other thing sometimes is depending on traffic or anything like that, you know.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
So
but
one thing that I've been geeking out about recently, other than the shit that we usually geek out about, something that I'm pretty sure you might know, but you might not know. I like to smell good. I enjoy wearing scents. I enjoy buying colognes. And I've kind of become a collector of colognes.
I was gonna say to the fan base, if you have a wish list, excuse me.
No,
Like
see,
I don't know
because
what it was, but you already know I'm not a cologne guy, but there's only one cologne that I like, and it's Curve. Other than that, I'm a Axe body spray Phoenix guy. That's it.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's your preference.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say within the last, let's just go back to December. Since December until about now, I've built up a bit of a collection.
So do you have like the dresser, whatever, that just has a whole bunch of bottles that like on display?
I don't have on my dresser. I have them in like on my little shelf in the bathroom or whatever.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess at how many I have so far?
If you're saying a collection, I want to
Yeah,
say a minimum of 30.
31.
I'm mad that I took a ballpark guess and I kind of like if it was money involved or whatever, it's like I didn't go over. I'm the next contestant on The Price is
Right,
Right.
right, 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 right. Exactly, exactly. So
One
yeah, so
dollar.
I counted them. I counted them earlier. I was like, holy shit, I got a lot. I
Now,
got a lot.
my question:
Yeah,
have you done? Because I know some people like to do this sometimes. Like, have you ever just try to like take like scents, mix them together to see if
I've done a couple. Yeah, I've done a couple, and they were like, okay, this
like
is
the
pretty
little
good.
amalgamation of different scents.
Just like a
Like,
blend, just like a blend. Yeah.
yeah, that you just take like a paper, do like a little.
Mm-hmm. No, I
Okay.
don't do all that. I'll actually I do it on skin. Like I'll try it on skin, and I'll
Oh,
see how
okay.
it works throughout the day. So like the other day, one of my new favorites is one I bought. Literally like on this past Sunday. I went because the cool shit is that like I don't buy the super expensive colognes because super
Well,
expensive colognes are like fuck you, no. So
expensive
I
colognes, and I feel bad saying it, are like usually like if someone wants to get you a nice gift, it's like let them get this for you as a gift. I wouldn't buy it, but if you get it for me,
no, not even. I wouldn't even want somebody to buy me fucking expensive colognes. 'Cause sometimes those expensive colognes don't last.
no. But even with that, the other thing is this: it's I remember what is it here that you have those places that they sell the smells just like blah blah blah.
Yeah, those are the ones that I get. But the ones that I get are from the perfumers that are in the United Arab Emirates or whatever, and they
Oh, dude, that's like
put
their
so
culture.
much work into it
Yeah, that
to the
dude.
point that these colognes smell sometimes, even though a lot of them smell exactly like the originals,
Yeah, and,
but they
and, and, and
last so much longer.
no, but also at the fraction of the price of some of the bigger
Yeah,
names.
yeah. Like there's one cologne that I enjoy. It's like literally $150. No, it's actually no correction. It's about $350. The one that I got this past
Eat
weekend.
a dick.
Yeah, the one that I got this past weekend is $45.
I mean, for cologne, that's not too bad.
It's fucking great, and this scent lasts about like in the air. You can smell it for I'm gonna say like about 4 hours, but then when you have it close to you, like on your skin, you could still like I could smell it right now. I still smell my cologne even
Okay,
after I
so
took a
like
shower.
even like though it's faint, it's still there. Okay, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
and
Well,
it's
I mean,
fucking
like
fantastic.
I hope even though it's like the worst term to use, I hope you don't whore bath it.
There's been times that I have.
Oh no, when you like all
It's
day away.
very rare that I do that because I take a
No, it's
shower
like
every single
no,
fucking
no,
day.
no, no, no. I know that, but what I'm saying is like you're gonna have people just coming out of nowhere, like like I like Steve, but he always smells heat pretty. It's kind of
No,
annoying. It
no,
hurts my nose.
no. See, that's one thing that I don't do. I don't use it to overkill everyone.
It kind of reminds me of the whole thing of the one perfume when it comes to women's perfume that I fucking hate because it like to me I like I was like it to me when I think. old women, I think this perfume, fucking Chanel Number 5.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
because when I used to work security in an old folks home, right,
Mm-hmm.
you had some of these ladies that, like I said, that I think they would drown themselves in it.
Yeah,
And
because they do.
yeah, and and to me, it's just like, ugh, you know,
And that's fair. That's fair. That's understandable.
yeah, and like it's one of those things where like if you have a sensitive nose and you just smell that smell wafting by, like, oh no, ugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. So this is the one that I got. I'm gonna show it in here. Because there's a lot of them that are like really fucking good, and then you like, wow, who would have thought? So
No, but
this
you
is
were
the
right
one
in
that I
saying
got.
like when it comes to when it comes to that area or those group of people, right? That they're known like that they have a love for the
Yeah,
colognes in other sense like
they have
as
they
such.
have a love for scents.
Yeah,
So like
it's
this is the
like
one that I got.
you want to smell good, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
try
And
this.
like these are the main notes or whatever. The main notes is pretty much like, so it's amber, it's a warm, spicy, woody, vanilla, aromatic, slightly powdery, fresh, spicy, leather, and smoky
Oh,
aroma.
Steve, fresh spicy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not spicy like it's gonna like hot spicy. It's
No,
like
no, no. Oh, Latino spicy. Fresh
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
spicy.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Ay, Dios mío.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But it's a really good scent, and I'm like, oh, like every time, like I've been wearing it pretty much all weekend. Every time I pretty much like I wear it, like I
Okay, so
get
that's your like current go-to.
that's my go-to. That's my
Uh,
go-to right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm a fan. Like I wear it. I'm like, yo, like this is fucking good. Like it has like the top notes are pepper, cardamom, uh, saffron, uh, bark bergamot, which is basically like a citrus type, um, lemon. The middle notes are leather, tonka bean, incense. So you get all those scents as it works its way through when you're smelling it or whatever, and it smells fucking great.
Okay.
It's so fucking good. And this
Now,
one is what?
I was gonna ask, when you go to these places to like, to kind of like peruse, right? Do you go also with suggestions? Like if they were like, okay, if you like this, maybe you should try this as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because honestly, when it comes to like things like that, they have a lot of good calls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Like there are a lot of like I actually follow like a lot of YouTubers
yeah.
that they'll say like, okay, yeah, this is a good scent that you can get, or this is another scent that you can get, or whatever. Or if you don't like this one, here's another option, or whatever. It's fucking good. I like to smell good, and I smell good all the fucking time.
It depends. For me, it's like if it gets too hot after a while, it's like I smell the hint the axe, but I can smell, the Hispanic in you is like, well, it's like it's in the food, dude. Like,
See,
I'm gonna,
the
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
smell like sazon and adobo. I'm sorry,
the
it
thing is with
comes
me
through the
also.
blood.
The thing is, you like, the deodorant that I wear, it doesn't give me that funk after being in the sun for forever.
Okay.
There are a few colognes there are a few like deodorants that are out there that can do that, but the one
Well,
that I wear is like, yo, they like, unless it's like a really 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 super hot day, you won't really get that funk that you would with certain colognes,
usually
with certain like underarms.
you try to get those deodorants that have like the sweat prevention for like 48 to 72 hours.
Those don't
But
work sometimes.
no, no, and you're right. But you try. Listen, as long as you don't get like you try to go cheapy or whatever, you gotta like you always readjust yourself every so often.
See, the thing is, like, I can do that. I can probably bring my own little my little like fucking deodorant with me,
Or like when it comes to like your scents or whatever, you can get like the mini bottles too, and maybe like keep in your office just in case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a little decant. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's another
yeah.
thing
No,
that I
I
appreciate when it comes to like the scent shops. They can give you like the little mini
little samples.
samplers
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
so and it's cute, like really cute because they have the little adorable ones with the little spray at the end. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
instead of you having to try to open it and try to like toot, toot, you don't want to spill too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
you're trying to like 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 if you're a mad
And but
scientist.
the funny shit is some of those like just a little with a little spray. You spray it once and it's gone. It's all gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah, and we're done. Oh shit, I missed.
And no,
Fuck.
and then you're doing this or whatever, like you're trying to start a fucking fire with your skin.
Right.
So you,
But the thing is, so one thing that I've learned, doing that doesn't do anything for the scent. It basically kills the scent.
I always like like for me it was always like like you don't go too hard with it, but you're trying to put it on both
No,
sides, like
you don't do it. You don't do it because you're negating the fact that you put it on.
so then I guess now for what you learned is spritz, 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 and then
Yeah.
just in case of whatever, you take it like a little spritz, dab, 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 dab behind the ears, so
No, see the way I do it. I do one, two, back of the neck.
yeah,
That's three, and then the forearm and the forearm. And that's it.
okay.
That's a regular day. That's not going.
On date night, splash.
But that also depends on that also depends on the scent.
Yeah.
It depends on the scent that I'm wearing.
I'm gonna make sure she ain't never gonna say he smelled off.
No, see that's it. And every scent that I have smells different. There's probably like one or two that are pretty similar to each other,
Yeah.
but every scent that I have, it's different in one specific way, in one way or another.
So you have like a general thing of like, okay, I like scents that smell kind of like this, so I will buy things similar to that.
Yeah.
And, and have and like I said, I know you said that you've gone for recommendations as well, like if they offer,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I also know that sometimes if you go to the right place, they can make it from scratch, and you can let them know like, okay, so I like these kind of smells, right?
See, but
And
it's hard to find those places.
because I know
Like
they have,
there's a place that does that by me, but it's at a it's at a flea market,
okay.
and I've gone in there. I'm like, oh, it smells okay, but like, it's being in there in general, yeah, they get all the scents and everything, but it doesn't ever smell the way you really want it to smell. To me, at least.
No, but but you already have you already have a thing of where you want to spray it, that you feel comfortable with, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Welcome to
I
Men's
love
Talk
it.
on ICG podcast.
We gotta let them know. We gotta let them know. You can't smell like shit all the time,
I can see someone be
especially
like,
when you go into conventions.
"Oh, dude, that's nothing but funk. Comp funk is like that comes with the territory." That's why, like,
Yeah.
whenever I go to convention, I make sure that that I at least smell somewhat, like passable heat pretty, because you don't want to smell too heat pretty, because then it's just like, so what's going on? Like, no, no, no.
It's not a bad thing. Like the other day at work, I was walking around, and one of the dudes that working with me, he was like, "Yo, like, what are you wearing?"
if,
And I looked
if
at him.
it,
I was like, he was like, "Yo, are you wearing?" Because he told me like, "Yo, are you wearing this one specifically?" He told me it was like this brand called Replica, and they have this one called Jazz Club. He was like, "Yo, are you wearing this one?" I'm like, "No, it's not." It's very similar because there are hints that lean towards that specific scent. Then I was like, "No." He was like, "Yo, like I love the way because it has vanilla and has a smokiness, and at the like as it dries down, it has a vanilla smokiness with it." He was like, "Yo, I love the way it smells." And I told him, "Yo, is this cologne or whatever?" He was like, "Damn, that smells good." And I was like, yo, I gave him, I told him, like, yo, this is what it is. And he was like, yo, I'm copping that. There you go. You good.
And then you have two individuals that smell the same or whatever. It's just like, I don't know, like your workspace, you're gonna have people that go to visit you, whatever. And it's just like, I don't know what it is, but they just smell nice down there.
What they always tell me is like, yo, he always smells good.
You never want to go like, like he's a good worker, but he just smells off. You never want that.
Right. Right. No, like every time I'm at work and one person comes into the office, they're like, yo, like it smells like a man in here. Like a man is here.
Now you're a man. What makes a man? Is it the power in his hands? Is it
Right.
his quest for glory?
Right. No, see, but those are the things that
Oh,
like I've become like that's my new hobby.
no, which is cool.
Yeah. And the cool shit is like I get them for pretty cheap because I go to Burlington. There's like four different Burlingtons in my area, and I find them all the time. And I'm like, yo, like these are good scents at Burlington for like fucking from 50, from 30 to $50. Sometimes even cheaper,
Yeah.
and they smell
And
amazing.
hopefully, whatever. Fingers crossed that you catch a sale.
It's always on sale because they're always like fucking. They're always pretty cheap.
No. Like how sometimes or whatever that, like
They're
usually
like a
certain
red
times of the
tag
year.
sale and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare, especially in the scents and stuff like that. That's usually for like the clothing and stuff that they do it. Yeah, but yeah, I like I'm a big
I
scent
think
person
I think we're gonna have to take the your title of the original and just put Scent Master.
now. I wouldn't say I'm a scent master, but I'll take it.
Or Scent Senpai.
The senpai scent.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but dude, I'm glad that at least with something like that.
I
I
like
just
this.
I but
I
I'm
like
saying
what
I just
Mario
hope
said.
to.
Wait, hold on. What Mario said? Hold on. Let me switch it over. Let me go this one. No, damn it. This one. Ombre by Steve. I like it.
The Scent,
Uh
the
huh. Uh huh.
Geek, the
Yeah.
Inner City Geek, Hombre
Yeah.
by
Uh
Steve.
huh. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Things at Burlington is always on sale.
Yeah.
So like things there, you'll find it for pretty cheap.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'll take a picture of my stuff later and I'll show you like the shit that I got.
Have you put like a thing online or whatever of like you just like the whole collection?
No. No.
Or I guess maybe in our like our conversation, you could just take that picture like see, look what I told you, 31.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say. There are some that smell better than others. Some of them are like, eh. So others, I'm like, okay, this is good for this day or whatever. This is good for this type of weather, because it all depends on the weather too. Like there's one that I got that smells really good. It smells like it has like a vanilla, like a strong vanilla scent,
Yeah,
and that one is good mostly for like the winter time because it's a cozy type scent. It's one
gotcha.
of the one of those ones that you want to like just relax and hold on to shit. It's good. There's a lot of different type of scents. Like for now, for the summertime, it's usually like an aquatic type scent. Shit that's like like the ocean, like water and stuff like that.
You want to smell like the petri dish of the ocean?
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
I smell like sea life jizz and fucking shit.
Yeah. At least you don't smell like Orchard Beach. That's the important thing.
It's a beach. Nah, it is far from Hombre by Steve. and, and for the scent for the ladies, Orchard bitch.
Mario, Sex en la Playa by Mario.
And the
But like,
tagline, Sex on the Playa. Yeah, buddy.
bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. Oh
Yeah,
Christ,
man.
this is
Yeah, yeah.
this has been
Yeah.
fun.
It's been fun, for real, for real. Nah, but it's been a good episode. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking us out. Thank you for being here. Of course, we had a bunch of shit going on. Obviously, there's a bunch of other shit that's been happening. We missed, of course, all of fucking New York Comic Con. Not San
Oh,
Diego
San
Comic Con.
Diego.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say,
that's
dude,
that's that's past
that's
this.
not all the way to
That's past
October,
this. That's
bro.
way past this. That's way past this. We're way
Yeah, like
past
we
this
could
now.
have brought up some stuff about it, but at the same
Yeah, it's
time,
all
it's just
good.
like
It's all good.
other places already talked about it. So why
Yeah,
hash up
you've
old
already
shit?
heard from somewhere else other than here, so yeah. So figure we just talk about random shit like we did.
Yeah, like we were just catching up with one another, whatever.
Yeah,
We did geek out with Spider Man.
yeah, we did for a minute. Bronx by Alex.
No, it's Sasong and Adobo by Alex. All right,
Yeah,
relax.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, you don't want Bronx by Alex.
No,
Because
hold
Bronx
on,
by
no, no,
Alex.
hold on.
See, because if
Bro,
you want the smell of the Bronx, you don't want the smell of pee or the smell of garbage.
or fucking fried junkie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want
Fried
that.
junkie with the hint of piss. Hold on. Dab, dab,
Mm,
dab, dab, and then just dab all over their fucking pants.
no, thank you. No, thank you. No,
No,
thank
no,
you.
thank you indeed. It'd be like, no bueno by junkie.
Yeah, no, no bueno, no bueno indeed.
Or no bueno by Tecato.
That's the episode title.
No bueno by Tecato.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what you got to do for the art? Get
What?
like a high end looking bottle, and then put that like put that right there in the middle. The, that's the logo, and it should be like all janked up because it's Tecato, like it's like the paper's scratched up.
Yep. 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 No bueno para tecato. Yep. Yep. Yep.
We
So
gotta
thank you
do
guys for listening. We greatly appreciate y'all. Um, don't forget to check out InnerCityGeeks.net. Of course, we got a whole bunch of shit up there. Mostly Mario shit. Mario comics goes over manga time in anime world.
Yeah,
All
the
that shit is
the
over there.
workhorse of the fucking the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah. We got
Dude,
all that
Mario
stuff over
mentioned
there.
in the fucking text chat that we have with our sister Tan, him and I, right? That he's pretty much like has stuff for like up to December, and I'm like, Jesus, but
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Christ, dude! Like,
He's done.
yeah,
He's done his best of, and his year's not even over yet.
yeah, and more stuff is about to come out. Whatever is like, oh, I guess now I'm gonna have to do updated best of, right?
Right, right.
Or it could be
Which I
like,
get it. I get it.
no, but honestly, the dedication is admirable, dude. Like, like
Yeah, for sure,
kudos to you,
for
bro.
sure.
I,
He's got
you know,
he's got
I-
he's got he's
honestly,
got a lot
I
of
salute you, bro. You know that already.
he's got a good amount of followers on the TikToks and stuff.
Yeah, well, my man is pushing out content, so
Yeah, yeah. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Can't be mad about that. Um, but yeah, check out all of his stuff over on InnerCityGeeks.net, of course. Our random shows, of course, you can find them over there. You can also listen to us on all the places that we're at. So Audible, Audacity. No, no, is it Audacity? No, it's not Audacity. That's what I do the editing
is
on.
Audible,
Um,
Google, whatever podcast.
no, not Google anymore.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Spotify, motherfucking Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio.
It was
You
Audible,
got the
Amazon,
list
and
of those
Amazon
shits.
Music.
And Amazon Music. Yes, yes, yes. You can find us on all those places. So just look for it. Look us up. Look us up.
You'll find us somewhere,
InnerCityGeeks.net. Yeah, exactly. You can
and
find us
then
somewhere.
also
You could also find
Tiki
us
TVs.
on Tigas TV. Yes, you can find us over there too. Um, and I was talking to Mario. We may have something new coming very very
Are you
soon.
gonna do another one of your horror episodes?
We're definitely going to do another one of those, but something else that involves you, Alex, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute.
Oh my God, is it intervention? Son of a bitch.
No, it's not intervention. It's not intervention. It's not intervention. But yeah, that's coming very, very, very soon. We're gonna start working on it between me and Mario and you. I'll let you know what it is after we get off the show.
Okay.
But yeah, check out all that stuff. Check out all of our shows everywhere. Where can we find you, Senor?
You forgot. You can find us on social media on the faceyface.com/InnerCityGeeks,
Yeah,
on the tweets, InnerCityGeeks, and
yeah,
everywhere else.
yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at DeniedDINYED and on Instagram at DeniedDIN_YED. Where can we find you, good sir?
You guys can find me shopping at Burlington, getting a bunch of body
Nice.
cologne and shit.
Wow, you did
Um,
Like a Brian joke. You just pulled up Brian right now. What the
I had
actual
to. I had
fuck?
to. I had to. It was only
It's
right. It
like,
was only
like
right.
Brian, you're still here with us, bro. We got you.
Yeah, so you can find me on the Twitters and the Instagrams. I'm pretty much everywhere at Mr. Jackal, MisterJackal. Again, I want to say thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for checking us out. Greatly appreciate y'all. Don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks